Are you tired of using Vandal because it's too accurate? Do you suck using Deagle in Counter-Strike? Do you hate CS2? Do you love buying cheap weapons? Then fear not, the Deagle made in Counter-Strike is for you. Let's go to the statistics of the Deagle made in Counter-Strike. The Sherrif is the most expensive sidearm in the game, costing 800 credits and is available on both defender and attacker side. It comes with a small magazine and a high damage, as well as a high recoil. It is semi-automatic. Basically a ripoff from Counter-Strike of Deagle. But they make from Deagle a fucking revolver, like what the fuck, so they copied Deagle from CSGO and they just make the model of R8 revolver from CS2. The Sherrif has 6 rounds of bullets and 24 bullets in reserve, which means you have higher chance to die than losing all bullets. The sidearm is extremely useful for economy and pistol rounds, due to its relatively cheap cost and high damage per bullet, rivaling that of most pistols. Now the damage of the Sherrif is 4 shots to the legs, 3 to the body and 1 to the head at 0 to 30 meters, 2 to the head at 30 to 50 meters. So it's basically overpowered pistol just like in CS2 with a Deagle. Now let's talk about the recoil. The recoil is fucking high and pretty awful. To abuse this gun, you need to only one tap it, otherwise pray that you don't die. Now let's move to the pros and cons of this weapon. First pros, it's cheap. I mean, for a weapon that one tap armored targets is pretty good for that price. Second pros, it's easy to use if you can aim very good. Now the cons. First con, it's garbage CS2 Deagle ripoff. Second con, the accuracy of Sherrif is pretty bad. I mean, if you start spraying then pray to that spray. Third con, just buy a fucking Vandal. I don't need to explain why. Now let's move to the in-game tactics of the weapon. Step 1.
Always aim for the head no matter what. Step 2. If the enemy is fucking close to you, just spam left click like this. Step 3. It's also a great weapon for spamming through walls. Its high penetration and high damage make for a formidable wall-banging weapon, so shoot like a cheater through walls and make sure everyone thinks you are wall-banging.
Step 4. Don't move and shoot at head. It's really easy, just click fucking heads, but it takes time. But if you don't to learn, just play CS2 or watch Cocomelon. Step 5. Never jump while shooting with the Sherrif, because which fucking retard is gonna jump while shooting in Valorant or CS2 or even Call of Duty? And if you still do it, I'm gonna personally find your IP address and gonna go to your home and gonna explain it right to your face why you shouldn't jump while shooting. Step 6. Personally my favorite step, just leave Valorant and play CS2 with the real Deagle and not the shitty CS2 Deagle ripoff in Valorant. Step 7. The easiest step, delete Valorant and Riot Games and install Steam and CS2 and play with the real Deagle. You can even play with the fucked up Deagle called R8 revolver. If you still want to play Valorant, keep in mind buy a fucking ripoff AK-47 called Vandal. Thanks for watching the video.